Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, what can we say about Rashford? What's not to like about him, having proven himself to be an outstanding human being all round? As a pro on the pitch, he's exemplary. I think you'll find it very difficult not to have a real feeling of admiration for what he does, but I like his professionalism and the way he's trying to grow his game too.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
And the counter is on. In with the challenge.
Sulemana. Picked up brilliantly. Maldini. Bullish header!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Mabar.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Lookman.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Araujo spots it and intercepts.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Lewandowski.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Sulemana!
Sulemana.
Superb goalkeeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has sent him sprawling.
And it's Maldini!
A real chance and a real let-off.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Kunde, Araujo, and it's Kunde. Kunde,
Wow, I'm gonna shoot you.
Lookman looking to penetrate opposition lines. Maldini, he's in plenty of space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Jong, now it's Rashford.
He's
Gonna be disappointed with that. Sulemana. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, the defense. And the finish! Rafinha. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Can he get it through? Yamal. That is lovely. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ah.
And he shoots!
Oh,
Taken with style. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
dihajar.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Wah. Bukan situ. Wah.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Lookman. Atalanta finding their passes. Now it's Maldini. Can he latch on to this? Good take, and is he in? Back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Lewandowski. De Roon. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Maldini has created 1 goal already. And he's gone backward here. Rafinha. Bernal. Yamal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lookman. Oh, cracking goal. Look at the space here. Maldini showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. We saw the danger. It's a foul. It could be a penalty.
Oh.
Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Now, power or placement? Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper
Oh,
committed
main
himself
kasar
too early.
sekali. Oh.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Great vision. No joy this time. Atalanta are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Lewandowski powering forward here. Lookman. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rashford. It's a pretty loose pass. Lookman. It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's in a good position here. He's done very well to get to that.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Now it's Lewandowski. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Time is somewhat off target.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
There's a sharp little ball here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, he's bustling through. He's had a shot! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Atalanta take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Into the last 5 minutes. Now, can they get him away? Salamana. Rafinha. Yamal. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafinha. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Lookman. And that's that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen?
Om dari kamar mandi. Lapangan efootball boleh Om, biar bisa menang. Pas.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. He's being urged to shoot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's got away. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Georgios Calvini, is a very formidable defender because he's so powerfully built. He's got great technique too. He's very calm and patient in his whole approach. There's no rashness to his game. Nothing is left to chance.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Rashford. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Now it's Rashford. And over. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Threads one in. That looks a cracking ball. He refuses to take the bait. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a good ball. Yamal.
Well, Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Sulemana. Chance! Goal! Atalanta! And Atalanta go in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Numero 41.
Atalanta are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Scalvini.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aduh.
Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Rafinha. And it's De Jong. And it's Rashford. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And no, that was never going to make it. Rashford. Lookman. Atalanta do have a chance to counter here. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. 30 minutes gone. It's a good foot in there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Sulemana looking for options for movement. And the shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Lookman! Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries to pass it through. Gets into some space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good read, needed to be.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That pass isn't the best. Yamal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a guardare il maxi schermo per alcune indicazioni da parte delle forze dell'ordine. Cambio di giocatori.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Rashford.
Ay, ay. Aferin.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Araujo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Maldini. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, this could be a chance. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Lookman is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Yamal.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, Red, nice interception. De Jong. Atalanta appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Just about up to the hour now. Yamal. Now it's Rashford. Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rafinha receives it in a good position here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 11, numero 10, numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 6, il numero 8, il numero 17, il numero 90. Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, that could well leave a mark. Vermeer! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vermeer. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
To Catalara. Thinks about the shot.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Good ball over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Scalvini. De Roon. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Tries to play it through. Pau Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri. Now it's Rashford. And they win it back again. Atalanta finding their passes. Can he get it through? Dulu. In with the challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pasalic. Now it's to Ketelara. There's a sharp little ball here, and he was alert to it.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
The room. And it's Musa. And it's Musa. 5 minutes left on the clock. Musa. Pasalic is onto this. Fermin could move up a gear here. To Ketelara. Koundé makes the interception. Rashford. Ferran Torres. Neatly clipped into space. That's the keeper's ball.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And he cuts out the supply. And we're done. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit...
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting too comfortable.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Valde. He's in a good position here. Yamal! Sulemana. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Passes short and sharp. Yamal. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Rafinha. He's on it. Can he get away? He's found a way through. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Atalanta are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Yamal is looking wide. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Atalanta trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you...
Oh, what a climb!
Wow.
Very level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. It's Rashford! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Dulu cuts it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's the room. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rafinha. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Rashford! Sulemana. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rashford. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Sulemana. Great ball, and he's in. He's had a shot! Just off target.
Maldini certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now, can they get him away? Fires it in low. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make a difference.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Sulemana. And it's Maldini. Knocks it out wide. Ball played for Lookman.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rafinha.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lookman.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
That's a throw. It's a promising position. And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rafinha. Bellanova gets across and deals with it. Sulemana. He's in a great position here. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Lookman. Lookman was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered. Napping. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Rashford. He's through here. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, he's been caught on it here. some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's found a way through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Christensen. And that's gone loose. Maldini. Great vision. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. 60 minutes played. Maldini purring through the gears.
Atalanta really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Lookman. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Bernal. Rafinha. Now it's Rashford. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valde gets across to intercept that. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. Can he get it through? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 10.
I've got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 11. Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 8. Il numero 17. Il numero 6.
Let's pass
il
on it.
numero 90. Attenzione
Tries to
alla
pass it through.
sostituzione.
And that is a good ball to find him. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Fermin. That's a sharp pass. He's a sharp little ball here.
Atalanta really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Musa. That's a look and plays it forward. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Godfrey. Musa.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Pasalic. He's played it back. Pasalic. Ended up in no man's land. The road. Fermin. Now it's Rafinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. And he was alert to it.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ferran Torres. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Rashford! Not the most convincing of passes. And again! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that's it. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Rafinha claiming the Man of the Match award.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, off, Dulu, off.